Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, June 28th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, NVIDIA, and Misty. Just so you guys know, the Defiance funds did declare their distribution. I guess it was sometime overnight, but I did check this morning when I woke up, and the website was updated. So I did make a quick video before this. So go check it out if you'd like. I'll pin it to the top of the comments of this video when you're done. But yeah, some important numbers there. But it's also important to understand how the funds work, right? How much did they make for the month versus how much did they pay per share, and that's what I look at. So anyway, some news on Market Watch. Biden's debate performance worries Democrats, boosts Trump odds with bettors. So. Obviously, there was a debate last night, and yes, this debate could affect your stocks, your investments, etc. But I think the moral of the debate was, I didn't really watch it. I saw some highlights, is Biden can't really talk, right? He can't comprehend anything because he's old. So, I mean, that's not news to me, at least. You see him stuttering all the time. He doesn't know where he's at. He's kind of like, he's old, man, and I hate to I don't even like to watch those videos anymore because it's kind of sad because he's, feel bad for him. He's just an old man, but it's time to move on, right? There's got to be maybe an age limit to be president, right? But anyway, poor guy, got to get out of there. But yeah, that's what happens with old age. This is too much pressure for someone his age to be doing something like that. But anyway, I don't want to get into politics, but that was the news of the night. But, either way, whether whoever wins, yes, obviously it could affect your investments. That's the point. And I'm sure people are watching closely, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'll close that out and we'll get to the trades. All right, so first off, real quick, I did sell my last. I had 100 more shares on TSLY. I sold a call for $9.50. That expires next week, July 5th. This could be the end of the wheel if this gets executed. So then I will start wheel number 2. And I'll get into that this weekend on the options video. One thing I also wanted to share before I get into the trades. Here's some thumbnails. I did check my son's account. I have an 8-year-old. And from day one, well, kind of day one, I closed out his savings account, maybe when he was 2 or something. And then I opened a custodial brokerage account as soon as I learned about how to even invest in a stock. And what I did is I just invested it in stocks that I know that maybe he'll like. And so far, it's been working out pretty good. Here's from top to bottom how he's been performing. So he's up on Apple 354%, Broadcom 211%, Microsoft 85%, Caterpillar 113%, Waste Management 98%. Tesla, he's up 34%. Walmart, he's up 48%. Procter & Gamble, up 26%. McDonald's, up 7.92%. Coca-Cola, up 7.43%. And Starbucks, up 11.02%. So these are all of his holdings, and that's how much he's up. This is without dividends. Obviously, I have his account set to drip. I don't normally set it to drip. I don't really closely manage his account. I kind of look at it once or twice a year. But yeah, that's without dividends. But anyway, I'm not doing this to brag, but I'm just doing this for those of you that do have children and they do get money for their birthday or Christmas. I think, if you're investing your own money on a day-to-day and you have their money in a savings or something like that, did you ever consider opening a custodial brokerage, right? Because then you can invest in, obviously it's riskier. I'm taking a bigger risk investing in individual funds. You could always just invest in an ETF, which is obviously a more diversified, version, a basket of stocks. So, but either way, like, did you ever consider investing for them, and then hopefully their money works for them because they have nothing but time, right? If you get money when you're 3 years old, they don't know what to do with it. You're going to put it in the savings account, earn what, 2% interest, 3% interest. Maybe now it's 5%. But even so, you could probably beat that in the stock market. But the point of this is just there are options out there. So I decided to, I don't even have a savings for them anymore. It's just the brokerage. And every time they get money, I throw it right in there and I buy whatever. And hopefully it performs well. And then we go from there. And then the goal is to teach them, as they get older, like this year I had him pick his stock and he chose Tesla, and Tesla's been doing actually pretty good. So his birthday was in December of last year, and he chose Tesla, and he's up at least right now. So he got it at a good price though. But yeah, anyway, sorry to bog up this video, but I thought that's important information for the people that have children. Let me know what you think. Do you have a custodial brokerage for your children? And how's it doing? And if you don't, how come you don't? Like, you just don't want to risk the money? Would you prefer savings? All right, sorry guys, back to your normal programming, and here we go. NVIDIA is the only one that had a trade yesterday, so they had a buy call, they had a sell put, and a sell call. So they added 1,175 contracts to the synthetic position, which expires August 16th, has a 127 strike. And then they sold a call into next week, July 5th. Then they chose a 130 strike. So they have today, and then they have 4 trading days next week. So they have 5 trading days for that position. So let's take a look. Okay. NVIDIA. Here we go. Here's their synthetic 127. What do we got? We got 1,175 contracts. They have a buy, call, sell, put. Obviously, the put is a larger number than the call. So that means they actually got a credit for opening this position, which is good. Of course, that means the current price is below the strike. It's 2.37% below the strike. But that's okay because they have 50 days until this synthetic position expires. Okay, let's move on to the June tab. All right, what do we got here? NVIDIA down yesterday, 1.91%. NVIDIA down 1.55%. So, okay, we could take a down day. And here's their new position, right? So they added this. Let me zoom out a little, get everything in one screen. Okay, so they added this position, 1,175 contracts. This has a 130 strike, and this is 4.85% out of the money for 5 trading days. Kind of tight for NVIDIA, but let's see what they yielded on an annualized basis. That's a 53% annualized yield based on a 30-day IV of 51%. So, okay, at least, it's in line with what their methodology is. So, okay, so here we got the summary. What do we got? Where do we stand? We have 1 freaking trading day. Today, right? Today's Friday, June 28th. And all of these right here expire today. So the lowest strike price is 128. That's only 1,100 contracts, though, and that's 3.23% out of the money. Not too bad, but the largest position, that's 54,000 contracts. That's 8.88% out of the money, 135 strike. And then the highest strike is 142. That's 1,690 contracts, 14.53% out of the money. So I think the 135 and 142 are more than likely safe. The 128 could be in danger. But I think overall, again, don't want to jinx anything, but we're looking pretty good heading into the close for today. All right, outstanding shares increased by 450,000. That's a 1.81% increase. So very good. People love NVIDIA, buying in. All right, here we go. 30-day IV, 51.68%. Outstanding shares, 25,275,000. Weekly call debit, this is a loss, 8.4 million. Some people I know complain about the signage on my sheets, and I get it, believe me. But I kind of set this up from the beginning based on how options is is presented in the brokerage platform, right? If you sell a call, you get a credit, right? It's a negative amount. If you, so I started with that methodology, and it kind of screwed me up from the very beginning because people don't like to see it that way. So again, hopefully people still understand based on how I'm presenting it. But either way, the weekly calls produce a loss of 8.4 million. But the fund manager is happy because their calls, their strikes for the week look pretty damn good. So good for them. All right, June, recap here. I'm going to have to get a sip of water since I'm losing my voice already. Made my Defiance video early on. So this this is video number 2. Synthetic income 69.6 million, short call loss 8.4 million. That's a net income for the month of 61.1 million. Total income per share of $2.42. So again, if all said and done, and this is it, if they pay us based on that, obviously no one would be sad. So to get an idea of what to expect for this, declaration, right? So they declare, I think, on like Wednesday next week. I forget the exact date. So keep in mind, today is Friday. They're going to close out these positions and open new ones. That'll create a premium credit in the short call income bucket. So the question is, should we count that premium into the estimate for this distribution? And the answer is actually, we don't know, right? Because I did ask Jay that specific question, and he said sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So there is no clear-cut answer. So obviously, we'll take that into consideration. But typically, I do include, like whatever we make today, I will include that and consider it in the estimate. And that's just the way I've been doing it. But, we'll see what they make. But either way, I mean, total income, $242. If they pay us $2, that's fine, right? That's a good number. Really good, right? But, I don't know. We'll see. I'll get the estimate out, the estimate video out this weekend. You guys know that. It's probably Sunday. Okay, here's the holdings. Again, the synthetic put in pink and the call in orange, but we don't have to talk about that. They expire very far away. And then in blue, these are all the calls. These all expire today. One of them, like 2 cents. We can get rid of that. And then 4 cents, probably get rid of that too early on in the day. But we'll see, because sometimes the market, like if NVIDIA goes down in the morning, why not close it, right? Because NVIDIA could flip, boom, and we'll be screwed. But they got such a cushion, it probably doesn't matter, except for that one position. It's a little tight. I believe it's the one on the bottom, the 130, yeah. No, actually it's the 128. Yeah, 128 is the lowest. Okay. All right. Anyway, net asset value, $738 million. NAV is 29.20. Trade price is 29.27. Okay. So that's NVIDIA. All right. Let me go crazy and put TSLY next. All right. So no trades for the other ones, just trades for NVIDIA. So TSLY, as you know, based on the big trade yesterday, right? They rolled their synthetic. So we got 2 new synthetics and fresh stuff, fresh numbers heading into the week, next week. But here's their 195 synthetic. This is 32,000 contracts. They are priced above that by 1.24%. And here's their other synthetic. This is a $200 synthetic. They are priced 1.29% below that. 50 until until these synthetics expire. So we will let them roll, let them ride, let them do what they're going to do. All right, Tesla, how did it do yesterday? Well, had the big jump the day before. Yesterday, man, Tesla didn't know what it was doing. It was going up, it was going down, it was going up, it was going down. As soon as I saw an up, I'm like, all right, let me sell my last call. But yeah, I mean, my opinion, but you guys can get mad at me. I want it to go down because I want to sell some puts again. But either way, who cares about that? Tesla went down. Tesla went up when all said and done, 0.53%. TSLY went up 0.44%. Okay, so let's look at the trades heading into next week. These were established the day prior. They all have their eggs in one basket, right? Which means one strike price, 205, 37,315 contracts, and now it's 3.84% out of the money. So they have today, which is 1 trading day, and then they have 4 trading days next week. So that's 5 trading days, and they have a 3.84% cushion, which is obviously super, super tight. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Outstanding shares, look at that. Up 425,000. People said, you know what? I like TSLY again. I'm buying in. So people bought in. All right, where are we at here? Here's the summary. 30-day IV, 53%. Nice. Outstanding shares, 44,650,000. Total net income is not income. It's actually a loss of 5.3 million. But that's because they closed out the calls from yesterday, which turned out to be a good move anyway, right? Because yesterday, the day before yesterday is when they closed it out, and then yesterday was up. It was an up day anyway, so they would have had to, today's one more day, but who knows what's going to happen today. But it turns out it's probably going to be a good move when all said and done. All right, so anyway, the weekly calls, they're producing a loss of 5.3 million. All right, so TSLY Fund Manager, as far as the calls are concerned for this week, none expire today, so they're just sitting on the sideline, zipping their mouth. They're not really saying nothing because they got 5 full trading days with some tight strikes. All right, let's look at the synthetic income. They have 58.6 million. Again, if you take that and you net the loss from the short call income, they got 53.3 million. So they got $1.19 to play with as of right now. Plus, they got whatever they're doing today, again, for every Friday. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, crap. They got nothing going on today. So unless they have new contracts to play around with, right? New creation units coming around to add outstanding shares. This is it. This is it for the estimate. So we'll see. Maybe we saw a big jump in outstanding shares from yesterday. So we'll see if they add to that. But yeah, they don't have to close out anything because everything has a July 5th expiration on their positions. So $1.19 could be it. So based on $1.19, what are they going to pay? Well, they could certainly match what they paid last month. But I think they'll go above it. So we'll see. I haven't thought about it yet, but if I were to guess right now, my estimate would be above that for sure. All right, outstanding holdings. We're not talking about the synthetic. And again, we don't even have to talk about the call in blue. So let's skim right to here. Net asset value, 719.8 million. The NAV is 1612, and the trade price is 1610. So their net asset value is 719. What was NVIDIA? 738. Oh my God, TSLY's coming back for NVIDIA. It is a tight race. Woof. All right, let's get to the crypto party. First, we'll talk about CONY. Again, no trades. They got one synthetic. It's a 260, and they are still 13.85% away. They have 22 days to catch up. Hopefully they do. If not, when they close this position, it would be a loss. Of course, that would suck. We like to make money on the synthetics, but we'll see. We'll see. They have time, though. All right, let's take a look at the June tab and see how crypto did yesterday. How did Coin do yesterday? Coin went up 4.39%. And then CONY went up 4.06%. Awesome. Look at this week. Holy crap. Oh, my God. All right, so it started on the 24th, right? Monday, down 6%. Tuesday, up 4. Wednesday, down 3. Thursday, up 4. Good Lord, this is crypto. So if you don't mind all this jazz, then you can own this fund, no problem. Me personally, I own crypto in YieldMax, and I'm okay with that. I don't see the jumps as much. All right, here we go. Here's the summary heading into today. So they got 2 sets of contracts, 2 strikes, both expire today. The lowest of which is 2,100 contracts, 222.50. That's in the money, though. That is in the money, 0.67% in the money. So, yeah, that sucks. 25,735 contracts, 237.50 strike. That's 6.03% out of the money. So that one's looking okay. But the one that's in the money, their break even is 225.18. Coin is currently at 224. So if coin stays flat for the day, we're fine. I mean, we're probably fine regardless because, even the lowest strike it's not as many contracts as in the biggest position, not by a lot. But in summary though, for coin, we want coin realistically to stay where it's at or move down. Perfect world. All right, so outstanding shares. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. It went up another 175,000. So people buying into CONY. All right, here's the recap. 30-day IV, 64%. Outstanding shares, 30,775,000. Total loss, weekly loss. Again, this is a loss from the weekly calls. 26.3 million. Ouch. Rough month for everyone. Reaction is, tight strikes, grinding teeth. They need like a mouth. What's it called? People put something in their mouth overnight when their teeth grind. So hopefully this fund manager has that overnight. Since their strikes are super tight. All right, synthetic incomes, 87.2 million. Hello, synthetic bailout money. And then short call loss, 26 million. So if you net the two, we got 60.9 million net income. That produces $1.98 per share. Again, we have whatever we're going to make today because they do have contracts expiring today. So they're going to open new ones into next week. So if they win today, open new ones for next week, this total income per share will increase, which will affect my estimate or guesstimate or whatever the hell you want to call it. All right, so last month they paid $1.69, so they are already in line to beat that. And I think they will. But we'll see. Coin could go to the moon today, and we'll be screwed. But we'll see. All right, outstanding holdings. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man, at least it's better than yesterday. But look at that. In pink, going to cost about $108 million to close out the synthetic put, and we'll only get $10 million for the call. But again, they got time. I think it's 20 days. And then here's the two they got to close for today. One only costs 34 cents. The other costs 4.13. But again, we'll see how the day plays out. Net asset value of CONY is 631 million. The NAV is 2051, and the trade price is 2052. Great fund. Great fund. All right, Misty. Let's see if we get some Misty love here. So they have a synthetic position. Again, no trades. 2005 contracts. Their synthetic is at 1,550, and they're currently priced 1.59% away from that. But they have 22 days away. That shows 22. CONY showed 22 or 20? Okay, good. All right. I'm seeing numbers now. All right, so we don't have to talk about that synthetic further. So Misty, how did they do yesterday? Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. They went up 4.64%. MSTR did. And then MSTY went up 3.71%. So crypto had a good day. All right, so what do they got going on here? What do they got going on into next week? All right, let's squeeze this all in one picture. Oh, boy, tight. Oh, God. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Okay. All right. So scattered strikes. Holy crap. Let's start with the lowest. The lowest strike is right in the middle. 1435, 86 contracts. Unfortunately, that's 5.93% in the money. Yeah. Yikes. Ew. All right. Anyway, what else? Well, they got a whole bunch of others, but let's just go down the line. The largest position is 1,440 contracts. That's what matters. Plus 300, so it's about 1,740. That's a 1555 strike. That's the one that matters. That's 1.94% in the money. I'm sorry, out of the money. So they still do have a little cushion there. And then the other ones are smaller contracts, and they're further out of the money. But the moral of the story is Mr. needs to slow their roll and kind of go down today. All right. So yeah, we need crypto to chill. We need crypto to chill for CONY. We need crypto to chill for Misty. All right. So we need a crypto chill, right? There's always the crypto bull run, but today I think we need the crypto chill. All right. So that's where we stand heading into today. Again, one trading day. The other position is the July 5th. We don't have to talk about that, but it's already in danger. It's 0.96% out of the money. All right, outstanding shares, increase of 50,000. That's okay. It's not fantastic. 30-day IV, 85%. Outstanding shares, 10,500,000. They got income. They got 10.5 million in income from the weekly calls. That's a distribution of $1, a daily income of 5 cents a day, a daily yield of 0.15%, and an annualized yield of 54%. Okay. So, what's the reaction? Yeah, more grinding teeth, right? Assuming it could be the same fund manager, right? Then this they're running out of teeth, right? They're grinding their teeth to hell because their strikes are so damn close for the week. All right, synthetic income. Yes, there is synthetic income, 1.7 million. And their short call income, 10.5 million. So that's a net income of 12.3. So when we do this estimate, well, if we look at the dollar that they made on the short call income for the week, and we plug that into our estimate, we get $1.23, which is a 48% yield, Or we can look at the total income per share, and we say that they made $1.17. Let's compare that to what they paid last month, $3.03. So they're not even going to be close, it looks like, to what they paid last month. But we'll see. We'll see how today's trades work out, and then we'll see what they make on next week's. And then we'll add that into the total income, and then we'll do a guesstimate for this weekend. Hopefully it'll be a nice, good number, but probably $1.50 range. All right, here we go. Again, we're not talking about synthetics. We'll just look in the blue. So in blue, except for the 751, which is on the bottom, these are the ones that matter. We need MSTR to chill out. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a crazy day, but we need crypto chill. So net asset value of Misty is 322.6 million. The NAV is 30.73 and the trade price is 30.74. So that's it for all of the funds. And yeah, let's go to the pre-market. Let's refresh this sucker. This is on marketwatch.com. And this is as of 5:55 a.m. I am later than usual. Oh man, Tesla's still green. I need Tesla red. All right, Tesla is up 0.65%. It's at 198.71. TSLY is up 0.31%. It's at $16.15. NVIDIA is up 0.65%. It's at 124.80. NVDY is up 0.58%. It's at $29.44. CONY is up 0.45%. Not good. We need coin to go down. Not good. It's at 225. Oh, it's at 224.80 right now. And then CONY is up 0.54%. It's at 2063. MicroStrategy MSTR is up 0.3%. It's at 1531.48. Misty is down 0.03%. It's at 3073. TSLL is up. It's up 1.2%. It's at 927. And then TNA is up. Damn. It's up 1.82%. It's at 36.96. Should have sold puts on TNA, right? I know a lot of you guys did. AMDY is up 0.3%. It's at 16.93. AMZY continues to stay green. It's at 0.58%. It's at 22.70. And then last but not least, the master of crypto, BTC, is up 0.17%. It's at 61,457. And that's it. Again, I don't think there were any suggestions yesterday as far as what to add to the watch list. But if you have any, please let me know and I can add it. All right, guys. So that's it. That's the update. Again, Defiance declared. So go check out the video. I think they did rather well. So I think it was a good month for Defiance. And obviously stay tuned this weekend for the YieldMax estimates. And all. Some people have been asking. But yeah, I'll get that out Saturday or Sunday. So as always, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am a person recording on a phone in a garage with spiders, crickets, and birds outside. So clearly I am not your financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. These videos are for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. Hopefully you're getting entertained by my shorts. I'm just, again, I'm just an addition to the channel. When I have the time on my lunch break or something, I'll throw a little short out there to keep people laughing about investing. Because again, everyone in this industry everything is just so boring, right? Everyone's so serious. Let's just calm down, all right? Everyone knows everything. I know. Everyone you talk to, sometimes people come out aggressive, but just relax. Let everyone do what they want, right? Everyone has their own risk tolerance. Just leave them alone. Let them do what they do, right? Everything does not have to be so serious. If someone has an opinion on something, no reason to jump down their throat. Just say, oh, okay, that's an interesting way of looking at it, blah, 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 right? Everyone has their own risk tolerance. So anyway, so that's why I've been making the shorts, just trying to make some light of this whole industry in general. And that's the whole point of this channel. Again, speak the normal man's language, right? The normal woman's language. Like no complex words here, just normal stuff, right? And like I said, keep it light. But anyway, that's clearly, just do your own research, understand your goals, understand your risk tolerance, and you'll sleep better at night. But anyway, if you made it this far and you would like to put the key word, I think we said it early on in the video, we kind of need a crypto chill, right? You know, everyone says crypto bull market, but today, just Friday, what, June 20, I don't know, 8th, I think. Yeah, June, stupid watch. Yeah, June 28th. We need crypto chill. So we need crypto to chill out today. We want to win the week for the strikes. And that way we end up in a profit. And then we sell calls into the next week. And then we can give a nice estimate and get a nice distribution for our crypto funds here. Obviously, I'm sure the other one's affected as well. Was it Ybit? So I don't cover that one. I don't know who does. If they did, I'd give them a shout out. But either way, obviously, you know, Happy Camper covers all of them, but I know she's on vacation. But either way, anyway, so that's the key word, crypto chill. If you did enjoy this content, make sure to hit the like button. Yes, it helps. It's not a like button, it's a thumbs up button, but you get the gist. But yeah, if you enjoy this, please hit that button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to help the channel out even more, like I always say, you could share it. You could share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with people who give a damn, or share it in different Facebook groups or Reddit groups or, you know, relevant groups to the topic that people who, you know, even the negative groups, right? People who just don't understand the funds, they say, you know, someone did ask me the other day, where was it? It was, I forget where it was, but they said, someone on Seeking Alpha said NVIDIA's a yield trap. I mean, like, what do I say to that, right? So they want me to explain why would they say that? Is it a yield trap? But that these people, especially like Seeking Alpha, I think anyone even with like a typewriter can do articles there, right? I don't know the qualifications that you need to, you know, I say typewriter, like you guys even know what that is. But anyone like with a breath can type there, right? Anyone can write an article. But to say something like it's a yield trap, that is completely ridiculous. Okay, it's a yield trap. How? Please explain how NVIDIA is a yield trap, okay? What is your definition of yield trap, number one? And number two, explain to us how it is a yield trap. So are you saying if it's a yield trap per se, right? If then you would say, okay, then the yield, I don't know, I guess you're going to say it's going to tank and the yield's not going to be there anymore, yield on cost. So you're saying NVIDIA is going to tank. I don't know. Again, you have to just like, kind of like, you know, read. I love, you know, you should read all the articles, but you need to understand yourself. Like, what are these funds doing? These funds are selling options. They're making money on options. So as long as the implied volatility is there, as long as these underlyings don't tank too much, it's going to be fine, right? At least that's how I look at it, right? It's all about the timing of the strikes and everything, of course, but to just say, oh, it's a yield trap, just shut up. I mean, these people, I don't get it. I mean, like these people call things, they'll just bash YieldMax for clickbait, and that's the truth. So to answer the question of the person, is NVIDIA a yield trap? No, it's not. Not in my opinion, it's not. Again, they make premium. They pay such a high distribution because of the options premium that they make. And of course, NVIDIA has been on a tear. So the options premium that they've been making is much higher than the norm, you know, but now it's kind of chill. It did its split. It did its thing. Everyone keeps saying a correction's coming. It hasn't come. So we're just here waiting. I'm not selling NVIDIA. I'm keeping my NVIDIA. I don't care if a correction happens. I'm up so much. It doesn't even matter. You know, I'm almost playing with 100% house money. Like, I'm very close. You'll see that on my account update this weekend, by the way, and I'll show you my return on investment from day one. Because my average is pretty low. My average is like 22 or so, or 21 or something. Anyway, I just wanted to answer that person's question. I didn't even plan on doing that, but hopefully that helped. Probably didn't. Anyway, I got to go. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Later.